I told you this was going to be a good episode. I said it at the beginning. Welcome, Leader of the Pack, episode 16. We're getting into modern baseball cards now. Now we're getting into a serious place. I brought on youth for this episode. Jay Corby follow current baseball enough to know most of the current players in major leagues. So I've got him as my guest. I've got producer Captain back, first time this season, Captain, or
yes, first
as a producer. So welcome. Dazzled by the new equipment, by the way.
Yes.
There was a quick little malfunction with the cable. It was lost. It was visiting Nick's Tavern in Keensburg, so we retrieved it. All is good. We're back in business. So before we get started with Topps Heritage 2020, give me a little bit of how you feel about the playoffs. You're a Yankee fan?
Yeah, feeling good. We came back yesterday. Won, I think it was, 10-9 or something?
Yeah.
10-9.
Yeah.
Usually maybe hit had the RBI to send us through.
Do you feel like this is going to be the year that the Yankees win the World Series?
I said if we can get past the Rays, since we've been struggling with them, I think we can go a decent amount.
That's insight for you guys. Get past the Rays and see another day. How do you feel? You're a Yankee fan as well.
Everyone's going to lose to the Dodgers. So it doesn't
All
matter.
right. Here's my prediction. And this is what I
Can
want.
I give you my prediction?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pain.
Pain.
Okay.
I really want San Diego versus the Chicago White Sox.
Didn't they?
Turn everything on their rear. Did the White Sox get eliminated today?
They're about to.
Mm.
They're losing to it going into the ninth.
Talk to me next episode. I'll be changing my my prediction.
I'm pretty sure San Diego is losing too.
So what we're gonna really?
In the series, at least, I'm pretty sure.
No, they lost.
Didn't they lose?
They lost.
yesterday?
They lost game one. They tied it. They tied the series up yesterday, I think. No. Yesterday was just game one.
Yeah, so it's game one.
It's hard to keep track.
Just need a wild card.
By the way,
I
according
know.
to my ESPN app, there's 6 minutes left in the second quarter of the Heat and Lakers game one.
Oh, okay.
ESPN app sucks.
I guess it's pretty far behind. Let's get back to the future, so to speak. Topps 2020 Heritage set. Great looking cards. I was so excited to get these at the card show a couple weeks back. Bought the box, the whole blaster box as they call it. We're going to do 2 packs. There's 9 cards per pack. We're going to do 2 packs tonight. Producer Captain, would you like to read the notes as to what we might be looking for?
So, tonight, for a very special Topps 2020 Heritage card. 1, you may notice that it is a throwback design to the 1971 Topps with the border and the way of the lettering and all that stuff. It is a new sleek design, but it's a throwback one.
That's right.
Number 4 and 500 are short print.
Yeah, 400 through 500, it's a short print. So they have a little bit hopped up value. And I've read on the side of the box, they tell you
The odds.
in the fine print, the odds of all that. So that's new to me.
There is a Mike Yastrzemski,
Yep.
valued at $75. A Marcus Stroman at $89.
I don't know how,
Why?
but the value. I looked up the
value.
value.
That's not an error.
It was a shoot. I looked up the value.
Maybe it's a Marcus Stroman card, but the picture is of a really good baseball player.
It's a guy who participated this year.
Bo Bichette and Anthony Kay rookie cards. That is also one thing that it kind of goes back to the old days that you're not getting like one person on the rookie. It's like
It's 2, yeah. The split
some-
level.
I remember in the 80s, like the Cal Ripken one is like there's 3 different people.
Right.
And it said, like,
And it says future stars or...
Pretty sure there's actually
we got a
some
Mike
cards out
Trout card
Yeah,
that's
it could be.
$21. Jesus Luzardo rookie
Yes.
card.
Yeah,
Or
he's-
Jesus.
He's one that's got 3 on it. Jesus Luzardo.
There's
Luzardo.
a 70. It's $25. And there's a Max Scherzer card that is apparently valued at $97.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Boy, would I like to find out why.
It might have like a special
Maybe is it an autograph?
tint to it. It's not an autograph. No, these are just the straight up cards, or like they might be the ones with the chrome. Either way, without further ado, we're really getting into this. This is modern baseball card collecting. None of this retro stuff that I've been wrapped up in. I'm also using, once again, the hashtag toe knife. It's going to be a botch job.
By the way,
Yes.
before you officially crack that bad boy open,
Okay.
what are the odds that we get a Tom Bernansky card in 2020?
0! Although, maybe he's one of the throwbacks. If that was the case, then I retire from doing this. Tom Bernansky, always, the patron saint of Leader of the Pack. So yeah, as you can see, we're going to do, alright, pack number 1.
Even's like a retro for that.
Yeah. And pack number 2. Cap, you want to show them the way that this kid looks?
Look at that. Look at that.
I hope the chat's alive. The chat should be alive for this.
Isn't my thumb great? It's kind of cool. It's like, old back, throwback art.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go like this all night, and then you're gonna be co-hosting the show with the pack of baseball.
That's right. Jay. Oh. We cover up a young handsome man here.
All right, fine. Give me it back. I'll put it on this
All
side.
right, yeah, exactly. Cover up the old dirtbag host. So these very quick, very thick. Yeah, oh yeah, this is all around a nice presentation. So here we go. First card out of the set.
Apparently, we're getting complaints about the music.
Oh, can you you can turn the volume that's on the side. Is the music too loud? Are we not screaming?
Apparently,
On the
we're
side.
getting told that the music is.
Overwhelming. So that's smart TV. It'll get you. All right, so we've got a Game 3 little highlight.
Who is that? Strasburg?
Strasburg overpowering the Cardinals in the NLCS, I'm sure. Again, just sort of the type of card that you would have seen back in the day. That's got a little bit of a playoff recap.
He got thrown out of a game while he wasn't even playing, sitting in the stands this year.
This gentleman here, Austin Dean. Oh, you're talking about Strasburg.
Yeah, not Austin Dean. I don't know.
Austin Dean, outfielder for the Marlins. The playoff for now, Marlins. They won yesterday.
Who are they playing?
They were playing the Cubs. It'd be nice if we could get everybody in these packs to be guys that are in the playoffs. So we have, of course, there's a ton of teams in the playoffs. So Astros have advanced.
Come in handy that we get a lot of Brewers.
I said the Nationals.
Oh, the Nationals. No, they're not in the playoffs.
Garrett Cole.
We got a Garrett Cole shutting down the Yankees, ironically enough.
Oh.
And if you want to show them the back of the card too, kind of an old school look, but it gives you what I'm hoping and I'm thinking is the box score from that particular game.
Yes.
So
I don't know if you will be able to get a good look at this.
yeah, that's stuff you can find on the internet anyway. But again, it's a nice nod back to the old days of only being able to. This is a great name for a ball player. I don't know if I'm familiar with this kid, but Blue Jays DH/first baseman Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez?
Is we'll have to look and see if that's an official autograph, because that is an autograph. Good eye.
The other one, the Dean had one too.
Okay, all right. So they will probably all have some sort of signature on them. But I think you are looking if this autograph is in red.
Oh,
it's like a different
and it
kind.
does have a black and white photo, everyone.
Yeah.
Of them, and a little, I guess, blurb about them in some of their. It's very nice looking.
Rowdy Tellez. Once again, pitching leaders: Strasburg, Kershaw. What do we got? Max Fried, and some other white dude in the middle. Dakota Hudson. These were your pitching leaders, everybody, for St. Louis Cardinals.
Had a pitching leader last year?
Maybe he was the best middle reliever. Maybe he had the best whip. I don't know. But again, those are kind of cool novelty cards that have some.
It has statistics on the back for pitching leaders for National League.
Yes, sir.
Nothing
great.
It says pitching leaders and numbers. Doesn't tell you what it
I was
is.
holding for the info.
I'm guessing it was wins.
We got Ryan McMahon, second baseman for the Colorado Rockies. Jake, anything about Ryan McMahon?
He Gets the same name as the WWE.
Okay, right.
Wow.
Well, it must be the building. Like, if it may be just being in this studio.
Would you like to know something about Ryan McMahon?
Sure.
Go ahead.
In 2019, Ryan had the most RBI in franchise history by a second baseman.
Oh.
Minimum 75% of games there, breaking Clint Barnes' 2009 record. He also topped
Should have known this.
20 round trippers for the first time.
No.
There you go.
The more you know.
Ryan McMahon.
The more you know about Ryan McMahon.
Yeah, so it looks like that autograph wasn't very special.
No, it's not very special. This smiley dude here, just
Tyler
showing.
Beatty.
What are you showing? You a little curveball? Tyler Beatty, pitcher for the Giants.
Beatty sounds familiar.
Giants not a playoff team. Missed the playoffs.
They're not a good baseball team.
Slightly behind. Now, I think I might put this in. I didn't put him in my notes, but I did certainly have a little bit of a second glance back at this, and I did realize that they were valuing this pretty high. We've got Indians pitcher, reliever, Brad Hand. Aloha, Mr. Hand.
Aloha, Mr. Blown save last night.
Yeah. So maybe that'll spike the value down. Maybe I shouldn't
You hear
put
that?
him in the plastic.
That was my skull.
But other than last night, I think Brad Hand is a pretty serviceable
Last night was the first
reliever.
time he blew a save all year.
Maybe that's why the value's up.
Yeah. Brad Hand, lefty.
I'm gonna let's let Jake do the honors of just
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Surgeon, he will not be.
just right in the old bag there for safekeeping. Last guy in this particular pack, catcher, San Diego Padres. I believe I've had this guy on my fantasy team. Second place finish, by the way, this year. Second place, Austin Hedges, good catcher. Part of that Slam Diego team with Tatis Jr.
Like the fact that he kept the catcher's mask
The
on his
backward
head.
helmet, yeah. Oh, the mask or is it backwards helmet?
It's like the helmet, like the face shield. He just kind of
He
propped
just
it up.
plopped it up. Well, tools
That'd
of
be
ignorance.
fashionable.
He's a good catcher. He knows his picture's being taken. He's not joking around. So, leader of that pack, because we put him in plastic, I think is Brad Hand.
Hola.
Wish I knew more about these guys. I know more about the big stars.
You never know. There could be big stars. 9 big stars could be coming up. Pack number 2. Here's the thing. I'm right off the back. We did, in case anybody watched the big battle royal that we did over the weekend, where we rifled through that whole Fleer Ultra box. Those packs were hard to get into. You couldn't really the foil was real tight, so we were using our mounts. Smooth as silk. This is really nice. Really opens well. Tops, chef's kiss. Thanks for making it easy for me to get into your card packs. Quick prediction. I have a prediction. We're going to get a double out of somebody that was in that first pack. It's not going to be this, but this is a pretty hot rookie.
Yeah, these are 2 really good rookies.
I think this is going to go in the bag too.
Yeah.
We've got rookie cards for Dustin May and
Alex, there's something wrong.
Gavin Lux to
2 Dodgers.
2 of the Dodgers. Dodgers of the future.
2 potential World Series winners.
It could be potential World Series winners, or maybe they lose to the Brewers tonight, and they're guys that are on the brink of being eliminated quickly. That's definitely a bag.
Yeah, I remember these.
But I really do like the double.
Yeah.
The double rookie thing
These 2 are 2 top prospects.
hit you right in the feels. Professional right here. Hey, Yankee fans. We have a former Yankee here.
Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
Current Red Sox home run giver-upper.
Probably scored about 15 on him this year.
Yeah, right. 2 touchdowns and a
2-point conversion.
2-point conversion. Thanks. Filling in the gaps of these sentences real well. Could have again. I think he was a decent Yankee. I don't know how he ended up on that party train in Boston, but maybe he'll get it right one of these days. One of these years, maybe we'll see a resurgence. Tucker Barnhart,
Have you ever heard of this?
catcher. Oh yeah, catcher for the Cincinnati Reds.
Just have to pay more attention to the Reds.
Again, another team that's in the playoffs.
Not anymore.
Oh, they got eliminated.
Yes, today.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Reds.
much further. Didn't they have like the
They
best
played
top
they
three?
played 13 innings
Yeah,
yesterday, and now they're done. Can we do a height check on Tucker Barnhart?
Do you want to do it?
Sure.
All of our guests at home would like to do a height check on Tucker Barnhart, catcher.
catchers are usually tall, right?
I defer to you.
I would
As
say
the guest.
I feel like I'm gonna be way off, but I think he's 6'1".
6'1". Okay.
He's sitting in this. So he's got like the one leg up, so it's kind of hard. But
6'1" says Jake. I'm gonna go a flat 6 feet. Below average height for a baseball player. Average height for a baseball player is 6'2". I don't know. I might have made that up off the top of my head, but 6 foot is my call. Anybody?
we got one watcher right now. Todd Cohen said 6 feet even.
Oh, all right. So Todd and I are tying in the.
Yeah, nobody else is guessing.
Okay,
Uh,
that's fine.
Chris Bechtold chimes in at 5'11".
Okay, so he's going on the short side. Catchers sometimes are short. It really depends on what their crouch activity is.
And ding, 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 we do have a winner. So you guessed it right. Todd Cohen said 6'3" in heels.
Classic Todd.
I'm thinking maybe Bechtold cheated and Googled it. But, yes, Tucker Barnhart is 5'11", kids.
5'11". Very good. Well, hey, listen.
I'm surprised the Reds got
Although
knocked out, didn't they?
I'm gonna give a shout out.
Bauer.
Todd
Triple-headed.
may be right
Easton
if he's
starting
wearing
pitchers.
4-inch pumps
Could be.
out on prowl on the town.
That's right.
He would be 6'2".
Sales of high heels are down because everybody's working from home. Saw that on the news the other day.
Josh.
Outfield. I've heard of this guy, and I think again he's another member of that San Diego team that's pretty vaunted and it's going to be good for a few years. Josh Naylor, outfield, will pop in his bat.
Yeah.
Again, friend of Tatis, friend of Manny Machado.
He kind of looks like
Good
Manny
luck.
Ramirez in this.
Yeah.
He's just Naylor being Naylor.
Just Naylor being Naylor. That's right. That's right.
Throwback card here.
We do have a nice, little now and then. This is actually a really cool looking card. And actually, when I think about it, just because I know both players, it's a pretty fair comparison. I'm sure you've never looked anything up on Jim Palmer.
No.
Underwear model. Justin Verlander, his counterpart on this card, married to an underwear model.
Wow.
Good luck, Verlander. On the he's got to get a TJ, right? He's got a Tommy. He's going for a Tommy
Is
John.
that official now?
I don't know if it's official, but I think it was certainly in that direction. He's going to be out for a long time. They were saying that because he's a little bit older, this could be the end of his career.
Just for anybody who longtime baseball fans who like to go back and argue where the game is now compared to where it was back in the day.
Right.
So 2019, Justin Verlander was the leader, AL innings leader, pitching 223 innings.
Can I guess how many Palmer pitched?
Here's the thing,
7,013.
which is kind of funny because they have Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer was 8th in the AL in 71.
Yeah.
320.
What's everyone's guess, you think, for Jim Palmer? Being 8th.
Being 8th.
How
What
many
was
innings he
Verlander was leader, and he was 280 something.
223.
223. Palmer, 8th in the league. I'm going to say 400 innings. Not that high?
No.
See, I felt like it could have been 400 innings.
Jim Palmer was 8th in the league in 1971 in innings. He pitched 282 innings.
Oh, to it. See, I thought
I
it
was
said
thinking it
282.
was going to be a lot higher than
The leader that year was someone named Mickey Lalich.
Mickey Lalich. Okay.
Lalich. At 376 innings.
Unbelievable.
I bet you that Mickey never had Tommy John surgery.
No, his arm just detached at the end of it, and they were like, "We'll put that back on before
Andy
you go out."
Messersmith was 10th in the league. with 276.2 innings pitched.
So everybody.
Ivan Nova was number 10th in the league in 2019 at 187.
Yikes.
Von Nova, that's a former Yankee.
Former Yankee Von Nova, you betcha.
He also
So-
got caught with tarn pie on his neck.
Pontar?
Pine tar, that's it.
Tarn pie.
Yeah, same thing.
I don't think you're so racist. That was the other black Yankee pitcher.
Come on now.
Wasn't that Nova?
It was,
Really?
We've got outfielder, Minnesota Twins,
Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton, double B.
Ooh.
We like
Center fielder.
a Byron Buxton, a fantastic name to say. Like, if I lived in Minnesota, that would be like, oh, who's your favorite player? Oh, Byron Buxton. Like, why? Because just saying the name it makes me happy. It makes me think of, like, a millionaire. Byron Buxton.
It's their starting center fielder position.
He's a very good player, very fast, and good glove too. If I gotta really give a lot of kudos to somebody,
Buxton County.
Byron Buxton.
The Twins are
I'm
now
gonna give that to
out
him.
of the playoffs, right?
They're out of the playoffs, so old Byron is on his way back home. Soon to be on his way back home. Leader of the pack never disappoints you in bringing you Milwaukee Brewers of yesterday and today. We've got Orlando Arcia, shortstop, Milwaukee Brewers. Nice looking card, good pose.
Brewers they face the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, they're bottom of the stack. Tough spot. They earn their way in. I believe that again the Brewers are sort of always on the cusp of taking that next step and becoming dominant in their division. They're putting pieces together. They need Yelich to be healthy all the time. They need, like Cecil Cooper to come back. Maybe he can coach. Just
There's,
saying.
Two good points brought up by our fans.
Please.
I kind of did remember, Chris Bechtold chimed in. Did you remember that Jim Palmer tried to make a comeback after
Yes.
he was in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
I sort of remember.
It was a total failure.
Kind of like when Tom Seaver tried to make a comeback in '87 after he already.
Well, I don't think did he really try to come back, or did he
He
just?
sort of was out of. He got like an invite, I think, in '87 or '88, and he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't make a roster.
And our good friend Todd Cohen,
Legend.
Byron Buxton, is French for injured list.
Classic. Coming down towards the end here, we've got White Sox catcher James McCann. Again, another guy who I would pick up off waiver wires in fantasy baseball. Good hitter, good stick. Don't know if he's a good fielder. Well,
He's got a catcher's mitt.
You gotta be good. You gotta listen.
I'm pretty sure he is, because I do remember one time, a couple years ago, I remember he tagged out, it's not the greatest thing, but he tagged out Brian McCann on a play-at-home plate.
Oh, catcher to catcher violence.
And also
Yes.
McCann to McCann.
McCann to McCann. Oh, that sounds like maybe a sitcom in the 70s. McCann.
Coming to Tuesday on CBS.
Oh, McCann. They're going to fight crime, and they have a dog. Last guy, everybody. Last man on the pile. We've got second baseman, Cincinnati Reds. We did hit a lot of playoff teams.
Yeah.
The Moose,
Ah.
Mike Moustakas.
Former
Very
Kansas
injured
City
this year.
Royals.
Former Kansas City Royal, former Brewer. At one point, good man, good player. Kind of had an off season because of the injuries this year, but he can hover around that 300 mark. He can play second base, little third, little outfield, jack of all trades, maybe first base. Got a lot of gloves in his bag. We say that. We said baseball. Us baseball guys, we say that. A lot of gloves in his bag.
Moustakas agreed to a 4-year, $64 million deal with the Reds. The largest free agent signing in franchise history.
Wow, Reds.
They don't spend a
Wow,
lot of
Reds.
money.
Reds. Eric Davis is like, where's my cash?
Yeah.
Leader of that pack.
Probably,
I mean, we have to go with the Dodgers rookie. Those are the two guys
Above the Jim Palmer.
above the Jim Palmer, Justin Verlander then and now. Maybe.
I would say so.
Listen. These modern cards are going to be rookie chasers.
Yeah.
So as we do more episodes with these, whether it's with Jake, whether it's with other father-son tandems, whether it's with just lunkheads from the leader of the pack bench of guest stars, there are still
There should be
about
7
7 more packs to go. So we'll be doing more. We're going to be chasing rookies. That's the main thing. The main goal is to chase rookies and to chase specialty cards with these packs. You know, we got throwbacks out the wazoo that really don't go anywhere. So let's see if we can pump up our volume with value cards.
We should check that the now versus the.
I think so.
Then versus
yeah.
now, that might be a short print. I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Oh. Can we check the back of it while we're signing off? Like, is it in the 400s?
Probably not. But
I don't see a card in there.
Maybe upper right hand one.
13.
Okay, so that's early part of the
I
set.
don't think that would be. I don't know.
Unless they give them another subcategory.
Maybe.
I have to watch a few more videos on YouTube to know exactly what I'm looking at when it comes to modern cards. I'm going to be honest with you. A little bit of a novice. You'll throw me a Dave Parker card from 1988. I know exactly what I'm doing with that. That goes right in the plastic. That's the show. I thought we rounded out pretty well with these packs. Very happy with the way that they look. They're solid. So they're better card stock than the ones from the 70s and 80s would be. They don't have gum filthing all over them. So Topps is the recognized leader in baseball card entertainment is Topps. So that's why they're the gold standard. So before we sign off, is there anything you want to plug here? As a guest, I always ask my guests if there's anything they need to plug. Any Twitch channels? Are you participating in any fall sports that we should donate to? Or
I don't know if you could donate to, but tomorrow we have our first scrimmage for my cross country team.
Okay, and who are you scrimmaging against?
We're inter-squad scrimmaging against
Okay.
mid-teens.
Hopefully the slower kids.
Yeah, it's pretty evenly stacked, and then we have our first meet 13th of October.
Okay, and then who's the first meet against?
Home now.
Okay.
Bring
Mama County, you'll know what we're talking about there. So good luck with the with that. Twitter. Do you want to? No, you don't want to plug a Twitter.
I don't really
No,
do
he just
much.
wants to get out of here now because he wants to go home and watch Big Brother.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Well, Big Brother is awaiting. So, again, a splendid job, producer Captain, getting after it from behind the sticks. So, thank you to you. Short notice. Well, short notice. A couple days notice. We've been playing this a week ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who are we talking? Anyway, producer Captain, guest star the Jakester, for myself, for the Jet bobblehead. Hopefully, this guy brings Adam Gaze good luck, and he is able to get fired after today. I'm predicting a Jet loss tonight. Put that in the books. Okay, so for me, host Mike, and then our guy, Great Muta, here to save the day. We hope you have a great night, and vote.